Hey, it's Greg Burdine. Hey, thanks for joining me today with our Route 66 installment. We've got two chapters. We're going to finish First Corinthians today with a wonderful chapter in chapter 15 and then the concluding chapter in chapter 16. But thanks for reading through this. We're finishing one more book, and we won't be long. We'll be at the end of the Bible, so it's getting pretty close. About another few weeks, it's about a month, and we'll be all finished with it. So, but you're moving along really well. 1 Corinthians chapter 15 is the resurrection chapter. I think there must have been some questions about the doctrine of the resurrection, whether it be the resurrection of Jesus or the resurrection of believers. And Paul declares the resurrection of Jesus is the foundation of the gospel. If there is no resurrection, there is no gospel. Everything hinges on the truthfulness of the resurrection of Jesus. And he proves the resurrection historically, theologically, and practically. As you read through this, you'll discover some reasons why the resurrection of Jesus is so important, because if he didn't resurrect, we don't resurrect, and our preaching is empty. He explains the resurrection body, and it ends with a triumphant cry, "Death is swallowed up in victory." Death, our last enemy, is not really an enemy. It can be a welcome friend to bring us to home, to heaven. And so even the worst that this life can give us by killing us, by us dying, is actually moving us on into a so much better world because of the resurrection. So read it good. It's good. It's a long chapter, yes, but it's a good chapter. And in chapter 16, Paul gives some directions for the weekly giving. He mentions his travel plans and commends them for their faithfulness and the faithfulness of people like Timothy and Apollos. Encourages believers to stand strong, to be firm, to be courageous, to do everything in love. And he finishes this with this church in Corinth. Now, he's going to write another letter, 2 Corinthians. That'll be tomorrow. But some lessons as we finish up this beautiful letter. One lesson, live with resurrection hope. Christians, we should never be so discouraged and despondent. I love what one of the Psalms says. "Why art thou downcast, O my soul? Hope in God." Because Jesus rose, our faith, our suffering, our service has eternal meaning. Nothing you do, don't be weary in well-doing, because we'll reap if we faint not. I love at the end of 1 Corinthians 15 that we should be faithful and continue to serve, because we don't serve in vain. Keep serving Jesus. Keep following him. Live with resurrection hope. Second lesson, give faithfully and generously. Giving is part of worship. God loved and he gave. We love and we give. And when we give, it actually advances the gospel. When you give to your church, when you give to missions, it takes the gospel to your local area and around the world. So give faithfully and generously. And a third lesson, stay steadfast. Be faithful. Don't be up and down. Don't be hot and cold. Steadfast, immovable, always abounding. It's what Paul encourages. Your labor is not in vain in the Lord. Serve Jesus boldly. So God bless you, and enjoy the good reading today. Just 2 chapters, but some good ones that you'll be reading.